Hello, I'm Dr. Tsoi, the artist, and here we're going to talk about a few things today. And number one, we're going to talk about this art, and number two, we're going to talk about my life a little bit. Probably be talk about co-artist bio, and first, I'm going to have to say to thanks to the fans and the friends. And about the over 4 weeks, I have about over 5,000 viewers, and obviously, you guys, like my work. I really appreciate your comments, and I like you to bookmark my site and so the YouTube site, and so I can keep upgrade what I have the new arts, and we can discuss more about anything related with arts, or sometimes you thought it's related, unrelated, but they probably be related. We talk about life, economy, and maybe even arts war. What's the arts direction, what they want to do. All those things. And of course, I like you to send me the comments. Then I can answer your question, so we can continue. So here, this is the art we're going to talk about. Obviously, as you know, I use yin and yang and five elements of color to produce arts. Basically, over 30 years of practice Chinese medicine and acupuncture, of course, related with Chinese philosophy. And they are related with the yin and yang balance, And the artwork I do, I use this size is 6 by 6. I use the oil color stick and paint to do on the canvas, and the line I keep doing is a continuation of make the line. Of course, for my feeling is the whole universe is all together and flowing, energy flow. So like acupuncture, the chi flow. So that's why you have to have the chi energy get into your arts, get into your painting. So that's you get your brain. So this art is what you are, and you have to get into it, and you're part of the art. So that's you use the line continuation and make the energy flow. So they really flow with your system, and obviously they're going to make you healthier. So not so they match with your system. So that's the energy part. So of course the lines is more related with the yang because they are managed by the artist. So they are controlling, performed by the artist. So it's more belong to yang. And then I use the color mix with the water and pour down the canvas. So let them move by themselves, or sometimes I guide them a little bit. But of course, a lot of things is very uncontrolled. Very uncontrolled. This is more related with the yin. So with even in life, even with the art, and this is a part of the universe. So it's something you can control or uncontrol. So that's why you pull down, you move. So the unexpected things can happen. So those things, so they create a different art. So that's just a tickle the artist, and so they give the artists a different creation every day and create something unusual, not the one they already know. And of course, so I use basically from China. I use the mountain to make these arts. I just find mountains is good spirits. Is very forgiving, and they change a lot. And the different mountain they have different feeling, and so it's just perfect for the create this art. So that's basically this painting. If you have more question and you have more detailed question to ask, so please call me, And you have my numbers 203-249-0115, or you can just put comments on it. So this we talk about. And the other things now I'm going to talk about my artist life. And of course, I born in China, and they call little village, they call Stonebridge village in Sichuan province. So that's in China, of course. So they mostly they have a lot of mountains and a lot of trees, and I grew up with that kind of environment, and of course, during the Cultural Revolution, and we've been really pushed around by the communists, so that's life is a little different than what I have, So they, of course, after high school, they sent me to the countryside, and of course, still living with the mountain, and breathing with the earths. They call, take the earths, so they so your back is and against the sky. So that's the life I have a few years, 2-3 years, and then after that then I been go to the teachers college, try to learn those Chinese, learning arts, and of course I learned a lot of basic stuff, and sketch, oil painting, watercolor, Chinese paintings. So a lot of things I do a lot of realistic work before, and I'm very good at it. But the problem with me is I get bored, with those things. I can spend hours or days or 2 days, and don't have too much surprise for me, So it's not something. I just like I look at something, or some person. I look at it, say, okay, I'm going to try to copy, make it some more realistically, and I can do that. But just after you finish it, I don't feel so rewarding, and that could be why I get into this energy flow, blood flow, and chi flow, all those things. So of course, then I come to US, and of course, US is very open, have so many different style, all those things. And at that time, I start feel like I just hook up with the Statue of Liberty, series. I spent about 15-20 years just do the Statue of Liberty's face. You may ask a question, how you do that? Why you do that? So just be immigrants, to get the idea, like the Statue of Liberty is generate like an icon, and then I use that. I try to challenge myself without a brush, without how to make a paintings without a brush. I just use the color to squeeze and canvas, and then pour the color on the canvas. Of course, that's yin and yang right there, and the lines is continuation, flowing. Then I make those arts so. With line, chi, and blood. And so yin so to belong to blood. So that's why I have this artwork created. So recently, like 2-3 years, 5 years, and I find the squeezed colors is just a little too much waste, and I can get those kind of feeling, just put the lines on it and pour the color on it, and they get a similar feeling, and probably be more. And also they express the feelings, and also then after that the color and the line, all that, so to really physically affect the physical condition, and I find this is very beneficial for the patient's response, and they find the arts enjoy. So I start realize the paintings you have to spend time to review it. If you don't spend enough time to review it, you don't get the benefits. Usually take about 20 minutes or more, so to get the benefits. So today I only can talk so much, and the time's off. And please bookmark my site, and we're going to talk more and more and more. So I really appreciate you watching, and we talk more. Thank you. Bye.